Hi, if you're a Virgo, born August 23rd to September 22nd, what can you expect for the month of April 2015? Let's tune in and find out. So Virgo, it's really interesting. I feel like there may be some fears and insecurities that come up for you this month. I feel like, and it's a little bit of a surprise because I feel like you're kind of in a good space. What we've got going on is we have a total lunar eclipse on April 4th. And these eclipses are like, little pearls, strung together, and each one kind of nudges us forward to our life purpose. And what may happen with some of this is it may have you evaluating your life moving forward. I'm getting older, and is this where I want to be? Is this what I want to do? And for some of you, you may be throwing friends out, you may be throwing clothes out, you really may be doing housekeeping, really getting rid of a lot of things in all areas of your life. And that's what you really should be doing. And here's the thing, if you're not doing that, then what's going to happen, it's going to be a little more difficult because the universe is going to do it for you. And you don't get to choose, but the universe is going to choose. And so I feel for some of you, if you haven't been actively participating in your life that way, letting people kind of use you or hang around, you're going to, you may be in a little bit of a shock with this energy because it is a moon energy, right? It's the lunar eclipse. And because it's moon has to do with our emotions, we just tend to be a little more emotional. And so for Virgo, for you, that feels really like it has to do more with your future, with your fears and your insecurities, your doubt about your future. So it feels more like it's in moving towards your hopes, dreams, and wishes in your future, how you value yourself. And so it really has to do with value and yourself and your future. So you may really be looking at, how do I want to create my future? What do I want to do with my future? Am I going to create a second life? If you're at the end of your life, meaning if you're somebody who's just retired, now what am I going to do? If you're somebody who just left college, what am I going to do? You're looking forward. So this, for you in particular, Virgo, it's about looking forward. And it's drawing on a lot of your fears because well, the other thing, it's in Libra, right? So this total lunar eclipse is in Libra, which means the energy of Libra kind of shrouds all of us. And Libras tend to be very indecisive. They tend to, have a lot of underlying fears and anxieties. So you may be swimming a little bit in the Libra energy that amplifies your own insecurities and self-doubts about the future. The good news is this is temporary. It's the beginning of the month. I really feel like you're going to be moving out of it quite rapidly because Virgos, you guys are very good. You can be very good. You have it within your DNA to be able to be very specific and clear and concise. The best advice what's coming up for you is just, get a plan and then stick with the plan and then correct as you need to. So just follow the plan, and then if it's not working along the way, then you make adjustments and then kind of like let the rest go. And I think that would work very nicely for you. If you're in a relationship, let's look at the month of April and any committed relationships and what that might bring for you, romantic committed relationships for the month of April. There may be some difficulty this month in just, this is a good thing because I see you speaking up and I see you saying, wait a second, I don't want to do it like that anymore. I want to do it like this. So for those of you that have been partnered for a long time, I feel like, you may have been acquiescing to your partner, doing it his way, doing it her way, to the expense of your own happiness. And maybe not, maybe that's been fine, but circumstances have changed now, and now you want to change the game. You want things to be a little bit different. And I see you sort of speaking up and saying, I want this, I want that. And you're right, you're entitled to, no matter what your age, you're entitled to have things the way that you want them. And for you, Virgos, it's also about not controlling things. It's about having some freedom with it. So you want to be careful that you don't get too controlling with your partner about what it is you want, but that you like breathe some fresh air into it and really open it up. But be sure that it's going in a direction that's going to work for you. I do feel a lot of energy around the throat and around the choked up energy, or energy that has to do with fear about not getting what you want, or fear of being left behind or forgotten. So just know that there's always somebody for everybody, and that this energy is temporary, right? So I do think it's a temporary thing that you have with your partner going on here. And I feel like, here's the thing, I feel like they're ready, willing, and able to comply. Well, why don't you say so? Well, why don't you tell me? So so there's new beginnings here in your relationship too for you. Very good opportunity for you to create a new relationship with your partner. I like that. Not all the signs have that, so that's really nice for you. Now, for those of you who aren't in a romantic relationship and would like to be, let's look at that energy for April. Well, I see you really so busy, focused on yourself and the direction that you want to go. And it almost, and at the same time, there is like, well, wait a second, where's my turn? Where's my partner? Where's it going to happen for me? So I also see you sort of sitting back and kind of looking around and going, you know, where are they? So, but this energy is just sitting. So what that tells me is that you have to keep moving. You have to keep moving towards what you want. And I'm not talking about a romantic relationship. That's what I asked about. But the way you're going to get that romantic relationship is by moving forward on the things that matter to you. So if you focus on your career, if you focus on your children, or you focus on, say you're into education, or you're into sports, or whatever it is, if you focus on that, and you know, by giving and contributing, that's going to raise your vibration, and raising of that vibration is going to get you in the flow. And by keeping you in the flow, now you're pulled into all things that are about love, right? So when you do what you love, that raises your vibration and it pulls you into the flow, and then you'll find yourself connecting with other people who love that same thing, or who can identify with that same love that you have. And if you do that, then this month is a lot more fun. Then I can see you connecting with the right people. I can see you having fun, maybe even meeting somebody really important around the new moon, which is in Aries on April 18th. And so that's an intense new moon. It's a good new moon, but Aries are headstrong, they're smart, they're savvy. You know, that's Aries on the positive. Aries on the negative is they can be what we sometimes say, they're the babies of the universe. They can be crybabies or complainers when they're working in the negative. You know, we all have negative and positive aspects to our astrology sign, right? And our goal is to always rise above it. But so you could find yourself cranky or irritable around that time too, if you're taking on the negative energy of an Aries. And the positive energy is that you know exactly what you want, you go for it. So that's a good energy to follow up with this muted kind of crazy energy of all the emotional energy that's happening with the total lunar eclipse. So I like that for you guys to have some love opportunities there around that new moon energy, and then also towards the end of the month. So a lot of opportunity for friendships and a good time. Now, as far as your career and money goes, I feel like you need to be patient and not overspend, and really create. Some of you are going to need to go and bounce your ideas off of other people. If you're single and you're trying to start a new business venture, or you're single and you're trying to do everything yourself, they're showing me there's a little bit of a skewed energy. So you want to make sure that you go and talk with some other people, because they're going to be able to see some holes in your theory, or some things that are going to help you kind of round out your ideas, or to really get the most bang for your buck. That's it. I'm talking about if you're like creating or building a business. Now, as far as, the better part is those opportunities are going to show up. So you're going to naturally run into kind of like the right business person that you need. Say you don't know anything about accounting and you're starting your own business, and all of a sudden your new best friend that you just meet is an accountant. It's like that. It's a very synchronistic energy that you're going to get what you need in terms of career and money. Let's see if there's something else there. And you really kind of need to trust yourself, okay? You need to trust yourself around the situation and not worry about it. But take your time with decisions and ask for the right people to show up, because I do see that opportunity for them to show up. It also feels like there's been a little bit of like a slow leak in your energy field in terms of your finances. So it feels like you maybe have seen more income in the previous years than you maybe are expecting, or maybe currently have on board or on site right now. Don't let that deter you. I think that you're going to start to see at the latter part of this year, more like August, September, a step up in your money, a step up in your income. So this month, these next couple of months feel less buoyant as the fall feels a lot more prosperous, or I should say in August feels a lot more prosperous. And in the meantime, this is really about not panicking, but it's about staying the course, trusting your instincts, watching your cash flow, being aware. It's just about being aware of where you are. And then letting go and surrendering and keep becoming creative. And I think that you're going to have a nice creative streak here that's going to help you. So it's just a little bit of flatline energy temporarily, and which is good, because I also feel like the universe is trying to take some things away that are weighing you down. So if you have other things that you need to sell, now would be a great time to sell them, because the universe will reward you for it. It's going to free you up, and an opportunity to have some new beginnings for yourself too. As far as your health goes, I think that some old emotions may be playing tricks on you, and have been playing tricks on you, and kind of stealing your joy, stealing your energy. And so as you get further away from this total lunar eclipse on April 4th, I think your health is going to continue to improve, especially around energy, having more energy. I feel like you won't be as tired. I feel like you'll be clearer thinking. And so I just see your health getting better. And let's see if there's anything unexpected for you in the month of April. Yeah, there may be an unexpected trip. And it's not negative, it feels positive. So in other words, it's not around, an emergency, but it's a positive situation. So there may be an unexpected trip for you this month that is fun and relaxing and a good time with other people. And it's really nice, and it really feels good, and it feels well-deserved. So all in all, you guys, I think it's a really nice month for you. It feels good, it feels positive. Those few little things early on in the month that have to do with your fears, it's good. It's good to address fears, get them out of the way, face them straight on, so that you can create the life you love. So thank you very much. If you like my star signs, my intuitive astrology, would love for you to like it on Facebook and share my YouTube channel with your friends. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month.